Charlamagne is receiving backlash after grouping TikTok viral sensation Reesa Teesa, is it Reesa Teesa, with those who have big backs. The hosts were discussing her viral story, Who the Bleep Did I Marry?, which is a 50-part series about her getting scammed by a man she met on Facebook back in 2020. Now, Charlamagne stated that it was giving big back behavior. He also said, some of you big backs, y'all gotta stop being so thirsty for a man. Do you guys think Charlamagne was out of line? Al, what you think about this big back thing? We used to talk about big backs a lot. We haven't lately, but I'm getting a big back out here in college.
Right. We talked a lot about the big backs. You know what? For me, I wasn't shocked. If you know Charlamagne, if you know his type of journalism, if you know Breakfast Club's type of journalism, this is how they share their perspective and what they think. And I think that's okay. Now, if this was coming from a Gayle King, we should be shocked and outraged, or from an Oprah, we should be shocked and outraged. But from Charlamagne, no. We've seen him, in these murky waters and make comments like this for a while, but we understand that that's to be expected. So I wasn't shocked. I think that the issue here is the outrage, or what I view as, misplaced energy, or the fake outrage. That's where I am with it. So I don't know. I wasn't offended, but I'm not a big back. I've never had a big back. I've dated a big back, and I say that advice given to the big backs that he did share is advice that could work for all women. All women need to stop being so thirsty for a man that they pretend like they're not seeing stuff, hearing stuff, witnessing stuff, or going through stuff that's right there up underneath their nose. That is how I feel about his comment.
So you dated a big back?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with big back women. They take good care of us light-skinned brothers.
Wow. Al, I was with you, Al, but I can't on this one. I think Charlamagne is completely out of here for that. Charlamagne is corny as hell for that. Because the simple fact of this, I didn't sit and watch the 50-part series, but I read an article on Rolling Stone that pretty much summed it up. The woman is no different than any one of us who found somebody during the pandemic, fell in love. He was selling her dreams. She thought she met a great guy. He was doing all the things that a guy would do. He just was not really who he said he was, or he was pretending to be. That's not her fault that she fell for him. We've all fallen short, fallen in love at some point. You know what I mean? And I think that when you have shows out here where people are winning Emmys for, like Love is Blind, where you have people sitting in pods, not even knowing what each other look like, talking in hopes to find love, you know what I mean? Only to find out that these people are worthless and trash in their regular lives. They're not big backs. They're beautiful people. So this is not a big back thing. This is not a white thing. This is not a girl thing, a guy thing. This is people trying to find love in 2024. And I think Charlamagne was completely out of line for that because it was really corny. The fact is this. Let's talk about it for real, for real. They got Jess Hilarious on The Breakfast Club. She's the shock jock. She says all the shocking things. She's trending now. Charlamagne used to be that guy. He got a little bit boring because he has all the celebrity friends. And so now he found this woman that went ultra viral. She has no real celebrity. So you know what? He went and took a lashing out on her instead of doing it to the celebrities because he has all these relationships now. So that was corny as hell for him to do because he wouldn't have done that if she was a celebrity that was his friend. But because she was viral and she's a no-name, you went and shaded her. So he was whack for that.
Armand standing
That's how I feel.
Black women tonight.
Right. Do you watch? Have you followed his carear?
It's Black History Month. I love how we ended this.
Have you followed his career?
Absolutely.
This is like the most shocking thing that Charlamagne has said about Black women,
but it's
about Black men, about relationships. No. I mean, this is on brand for him. I think he has been playing it safe because of the crossover that he's made into main media. But he came from the Wendy Williams people. That's where he was birthed. He built his influence in culture, Black culture specifically, off of these type of comments. We can't ever forget how we got where we got, and where we come from and what the brand is.